Good evening and welcome to your favorite sports show, Daily Trust Sport. My name is Joshua there, I'm your sport commando. And with me here to talk sport this evening is Mr. Jide Olushola. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Yeah. This evening we'll be talking about the ongoing FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Poland and the performance of our team that have been kicked out and are on their way back to Nigeria now. We'll also talk about the Women World Cup, the FIFA Women World Cup in France that will be kicking out tomorrow. We'll talk about the Super Eagles who are preparing for the 2019 AFCON. We'll talk about the Super 6 MPFL Super 6 that is taking place in Lagos. We'll also talk about the French Open. The French Open, the semi-final match between Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, which will be on Friday. And we'll talk about the fights, the powerful Anthony Joshua's fight with Andy Ruiz and all the outcome of the fight and the reactions. So if you can be part of this show by sending your comments to Daily Trust on Facebook, and you can also go to our Twitter handle and make your observations. All of them will be read on the program. So if you were with us, looking at our team for the Under-20 World Cup, the Flying Eagles, what is your assessment of their performance?
Like someone said, and it's been agreed that this is the worst Flying Eagles set we've had in Nigerian 8th grade football. The Fani Amos period was, you can say, is the second worst, but this so far is the worst we've ever had. Our boys were rugged, were not so composed, they were slow, they were rigid, and then we had a top striker by the name of Tijani, who was practically isolated in the team up front. I would have expected against Senegal, where we were to go and we were a goal down, looking for to score the second goal and probably go to extra time. I expected that they will cross the ball in for this Tijani, who was always winning area balls. But nobody was there. He gets ball, but there was no supporting striker or a player around him that could probably shoot the ball back into the net or anything. So it was isolated, and the defense as a game, they were suspects.
How is it the personnel that is not available, or the technical crew?
Both sides. They are
not tactical enough. They are not technical enough.
Both sides. I can recall last week when we talk about this particular Flying Eagles, I expressed my concern about the technical inputs. Now the boys themselves have now shown that they were not up to task, considering, of course, the allegation that these guys are over 20 years. So they're old
we'll still come to that.
They're old enough. They're old people who should be able to beat the younger ones. But the younger ones beat them so.
Okay, now looking at the players, we have Tijani, who is up there. We have Success Makonjola. Then we have Okon in the midfield. We have Michael too. Utim. So I don't know. There's this allegation of bribery. Some people have been coming out telling the world that before you can get to the Nigerian national Under-20 team,
you must pay 5 million
naira, and that most of the players are in the team are not qualified players to be there, that they pay their way in. What is your take on this?
Now, these are allegations that are yet to be proven right, but be as it may, it's a known fact in the Nigerian football that all these kind of deals, they go underground, either through agents or through parents of the players. So now the report now is that the coach and the coaching crew are giving 5 million to play certain players as bribery for them to play certain players. And one particular case that has been on is Eletu. I think it's Ibrahim Eletu, who was brought in. They said that he paid bribe of 5 million to get in the team, and when he refused to play it because he's not good enough for the team, the agent said we're going to expose the coach So they had no choice than to play in against Senegal. So, and these are guys that, like I said, there was no compactness between these players. The whole setup was disjointed from the defense to the midfield, from the midfield to the attacking options. They had no. There was no rhythm. There was no rhythm at all. Like I said earlier, Tijani was up front. Nobody was there to support him. So if this part be playing together for long, or this people is good, and if the coaches themselves were even good, you're looking for your goal down. You're looking for a goal to just go to the next round, and probably from there playing your luck. These boys, instead of to go forward, they were still passing the ball sideways, backwards, shoot the ball in, let Tijani head the ball down, and any other striker close by can get the ball and lay on the pass and score. The options just keep crossing the ball because these boys were out of depth entirely. Even the coach, Paul Aibogun, he was out of depth. He had no answer. He was just there watching, feeling cold. Yeah, was out of his depth.
Okay, now what so the problem with the team that we have always been having with our national team, football team, is the problem of allowances and
magic bonuses.
You know? And the monster raised this ugly head again this time around, that we had reports from Poland that the players refused to leave their hotel room until they are paid their allowances and bonuses, and in fact the NFF board members are busy begging them to just leave and come back. And this is a kind of a recurrent stuff. Each time we go for international competition, we have our players being stranded, our players not pay their allowances, and you want them to perform.
It happened to the Super Falcons right here in Abuja. It's just a shame that our sport administrators, especially in football, take these age grade teams and the female teams with kids' hands. They don't give them the due respect as human beings, one, and then as players too. These guys cannot do the same thing to. These people cannot do the same thing to the Super Eagles. They can't, because they know the Super Eagles will not. It's either they boycott the match or they don't even come to Nigeria at all. Why would you not pay these boys camp allowances? Why would you not pay these boys match allowances? You have to pay them $5,000 per match, which you have known that before they even went to Poland, you should have arranged for the money down on ground. It's just $15,000. Meanwhile, it's so sad that even when they went to Germany for their camping exercise, it was, for this report came out when this protest came up, that the players that they dropped in Germany, they gave them $100 and return ticket back home. Like $100. Take that like 36,000 naira from Germany, go back home, because they dropped them from the final 23 man list. That was very, very sad.
And again, you could remember that with the under-17, it was the same problem here in Abuja, that they refused to leave.
So now the NFF officials, they're not going around asking sponsors, why didn't they go and meet sponsors before these boys went on this trip? What were they doing all along? And they're saying they're going to give them the best facility, the best training, the best trainings and everything. But you're not giving it. These boys, they need money. They need, yes, and it isn't their talent to make money. So don't deprive them of their talent to make the money.
Okay, let's quickly look at some of the comments from our viewers here. Olaleye Sami, he said the team is playing like the definition of the country, because football in my country is won by corruption. He who has money play in the team.
That is right. It's right.
About what,
it's right.
You know.
If you have the money, that's it. No matter how bad you are, once you have the money, you get in the team.
Get to the team. Then we have Mustafa Musa, who say the most rubbish youth team Nigeria has ever assembled.
And wow. It's true. Fani Amu is the second worst. Paul Aibogun is not the worst. It's not the worst. This is the most useless. I'm sorry to say, but this is the most useless.
Somebody made his name is in Arabic. He said this is not a team. So this is not a team at all, as the under 20 team.
It's
It's not a team. Now look, when we look at
just a collection of players together.
okay, when we look at the issue of age cheat, it came up again. Most people view that the players are well above 20, and because they are too old, they could not even cope with the tempo of the matches.
Now, our problem starts from the grassroots. If you look at the foreign leagues, even Barcelona, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Chelsea, they'll have youth teams, they'll have youth clubs, they'll have academies. Please tell me which Nigerian club has an academy.
There are a few of them.
Please, NPFL club that has that's a functional youth team academy. Which can you get any under 20 player right now in playing the Nigerian Premier League? No. So where they get out players from?
Ocon is from the league.
So meaning that it's older than 20. Can you see the drift now? So
what is the problem?
can't they go to secondary schools where they'll get all these children? Their entire sport are being organized by secondary schools. Go around to secondary schools and pick.
They mustn't go to the secondary school.
No, they can start from there. They can pick.
The NFF have under 13 team. They
They
have
can
under
pick.
15 teams.
But they can pick from
have
secondary schools.
under 17 teams. These players supposed to grow from each of the team to the upper one.
But they don't do
Under
that.
17 players.
They're disbanded.
No one to promote to under 20.
Okay, thank God he brought about 13, 14, 13, 15, 17, but they are disbanded. Okay, now you need a quick fix. Now go secondary school and pick this champ for under 20. Why must you go to the league? Now they're not going to the foreign leagues to pick players. Meanwhile, they should be developed from here.
Ship them out.
Simple.
Okay, now before we round off on the Flying Eagles misadventure, let's look at the team as a whole. Which one player will you say okay is a discovery? You know, even the Fani Amu team that everybody is conversing.
At least we had
Joseph from there,
yes,
and some other one or two players from there. Now, from this team, which player you feel okay could go and do Nigeria proud?
Success Nakonjola.
Okay.
He has the ability of going beyond where he is right now. Tijani himself also has the ability of going, but he needs to up his game. Then Uti, the captain, as well too. So I see those three guys as being having great potentials if they really care about their career, if they really sit up on their career.
Okay. Viewers, we encourage you to continue turning in your comments. We'll read them out as this program progresses. Now we'll move to the Super Falcons. Super Falcons just touched ground yesterday in France.
In France,
World Cup. And they will be playing in Group A with Norway, France, and
South Korea.
Now let me just read out some facts about this team first, then before we make this credit. Their best performance to date was a quarter-final appearance in about 20 years ago in America. When they are one of the 7 nations that have been in all
the tournaments from inception.
From inception, and okay, and they've done their preparations. They've participated in WAFU. They won it, even though they were not impressive, except for the small countries that they beat mercilessly. You know that they are in France and they'll be playing Norway first. What's your expectation from this team?
I expect them to perform well as a Nigerian. I speak as a Nigerian now. I expect them to perform well. To not only be as in his little time he has spent with the girls, he has able to get out the weak points and the strong point, and he was able to beef up his side with new legs. Because prior to the departure from Nigeria to Cyprus and Co, there were talks, the reports that he needs to take out some legs and bring him some new legs. and I think he has listened to such concerns, and so hopefully we will see a good game against Norway. But my fear remains with, like we discussed before the program, my fear remains against the South Korea. I don't know why. Okay. I just have this fear that these South Koreans they'll run us around because of their speed.
Before we go to South Korea, let's look at the teams and
Norway.
And now we have France. France is ranked the 4th best female team in the world. Norway is ranked 12th best female team in the world. While the South Koreans are ranked 14th best, and Nigeria is we are ranked 13th best. When you look at the pedigree of these teams, we are the least in the group. Are you expecting us to spring up surprises?
Sometimes ranking does not give result on the pitch. Okay, look at the this under-20 World Cup now. Qatar and US. US is highly ranked more than Qatar, but US struggled before they could get that one goal they scored in the 90th minute against Qatar. So it can be the least ranked team but then it can still surprise the best ranked team. So let's leave our ranking. Anybody now, the ranking is dropped. It's the result on the pitch that matters. So even South Korea can beat France. Even the last time we played against France beat Nigeria, I think 8-0, 10-0 in a friendly match. But I don't expect France to beat us 8-0 this time around.
Okay, we're talking about.
If they want to defeat us, they should defeat us by 2-0.
Okay, if France should defeat us by 2-0, then South Korea, you are afraid of defeat us by 1-0. How do you get out of the group?
They will come back home. As simple as that.
Yeah, you talked about the coach bringing in new legs into the team. Now, in terms of personnel, who among the players will you say are players you are counting on to make the difference? I know Oshola, who is the best player presently, is playing for Barcelona, and
Rashid Ajibade. Yeah.
Apart from these two players, which that player that can do that can give us that moment of magic, you know?
What's the guy's name again that plays in China? I will call it in version. She did our number 10. Anyway, I expect her to pull the strings for us in the midfield. Odega.
Francisca
Odega. So I expect her to pull the strings for us in the midfield to supply all the necessary passes for Aziza to score.
Okay, for the game, the first match against Norway, the odds is against Nigeria, of course. Norway has about 73% win odd, 80% draw odd, then 9%.
Is this some bet Nigeria odds? Some betting. Okay.
So they have only 9%.
You are giving fans. I mean, the readers, anybody, the codes they use, how they will pick their codes for their betting codes.
Probably.
Okay, just take it anyway.
Looking at the strength of the team, look at our defense. Look at our midfield. Based on our performances
in the past
in WAFU, when you look at the defense, the midfield, and the attack, do you think we can stand the best in the world?
Yes,
we'll be ruling Africa for a very long time. That's where we reign. But in the world, do you think we can stand?
It might not start. The process for us to stand against the best in the world is not now. It's a gradual process.
So we are playing France. France is 4th best in the world.
But Thomas Onabi knows his onions. He has been in the system for long. He has coached other countries before. So I think let's just give him the benefit of doubt to give us the best result he can with this set of girls. I still believe that one way or the other, the girls will want to do themselves proud.
Okay, finally with the Super Falcons, in the opposition, the Norway, we have a very deadly player in their team, who is Caroline Hansen. She plays in the same team with Oshola in
Barcelona.
And she's an attacking midfielder. Now, how do you think, if you are to advise the Nebi now, what will you advise him to do to keep this girl?
I will call Asisat. Babe, come, sit down. tell me what these girls are strength and my weakness, and you should work on that other information. If it's to use a two-man person to hold her, or if it's to use just one person to hold her, just look for a way around. Just get all the necessary information about the girl, how she plays, how she moves, her vision, what her vision like. You can get that from clips and get it into from who's a club teammate. So you should work on the information and do.
What will be your prediction for the match
against Norway?
Yes.
2-1 in favor of Nigeria.
Okay. It's always good to wish. Okay, our viewers will still encourage you to keep on sending us your comments. We'll read your comments as the program progresses. Now we'll move to the Super Eagles who are preparing for their friendly
in Asaba.
In Asaba ahead of their participation in the
Nations
Cup. Now we have Mikel back into the team, and the coach is saying with Mikel back, there's leadership now, there's coordination, and it will lead the team to glory in the competition. What's your take on that?
Yes, it is good that Mikel is back. Mikel apparently is one of our best players right now. Even though he was not present for the team during the qualifying series, based on the fact that he was injured and he was trying to settle down in China. He was trying to move to another club to Middlesbrough. So, but basically, it is good he's back finally as and he's the team's captain. Mikel's style of play is lovely. Sometimes it can be sluggish, but he has good vision. He's a good player. He's one of our best players, like I said. So it's good that he's back, and he's going to relieve the pressure of Ahmed Musa, who is also one of our best players as well too. And it's good that we have Mikel back into the team. So he has the leadership quality, and he knows how to read games well.
Okay, looking at the friendly, do you think it's the kind of friendly they need now ahead of the competition?
It's fine. Any friendly is not bad. Now Mikel has not played for Nigerians in the world, and he needs to now blend into the team again with the players, even though they played together for some time, but he needs to still have that feel again and back to Nigerian setup. So the friendly match is okay. At least let them play that then before they now go to for the Nations Cup.
Okay, now let's move out of the country. Let's talk about something that is not football related for once. Let's talk about the ongoing French Open.
Roland Garros.
Garros, where Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer will be
meeting for the 38th time.
Yes, in the semi-final on Friday. And these guys are rivals for a very long time. And as you know, Nadal is a king when it comes to French Open. When it comes to that clay, is the king. His strength. So of course, let me reel out how they qualify for the final, for the semi-final. Federer actually on Tuesday beat Stan Wawrinka 7-6, 4-6, 7-6, 6-4 to reach semi-final, while the 33-year-old Nadal won on the straight sets against Nishikori 6-1, 6-1, 6-3 to book his own place. So now looking at their form presently and the stake, what is at stake, what are we envisaging on Friday?
Federer is going into the game as the underdog now, because clay is not his place of comfort. It's something that is not good at. Everybody has their strength and their weaknesses. They have a place of comfort. Just like say Messi now is comfortable in Barcelona now. So if he goes on that club, it might mess up. So now Federer is going there as another dog, and he's going to meet the widely acclaimed king of clay, Nadal. And these guys have met 38 times, and both on the clay and off the clay, and Nadal has the upper hand. So Federer wants to prove all critics wrong, that yes, I can do what I can do off clay, I can do on clay.
Now, what he can do off clay, he can do on clay.
If you
look at the record, Federer and Nadal have played each other for 38 times, which Federer is trailing Nadal. He has won 15 times, while Nadal won 23 times. Federer has a winning record on grass 2-1 against Nadal. Then on hard court, Federer still have the edge 11-9.
Of course, that's his strong point.
While on clay, Nadal is leading 13-2.
See the gap, 11 wins.
Yes, it's not.
And Nadal can make it 14. But Federer wants to make it that guy, even though I cannot catch that 13 point, I cannot catch that 13. But at least let this winning run against me on clay end.
But when you look, when he was younger, he's 37 now.
So he can never get. It's not now. He's old. Fresh wine in old bottle. Okay. So let's see. But funny enough, everybody wrote off Federer at the point. I think like 2 years ago that Nadal should just go. Federer should just go. That his time is up. But he came back and he won the Grand Slam. Something that was written off. So he can still come back and surprise Nadal. Nadal will always come back. Just watch. If Federer beats Nadal will blame injury. You said probably his hand or his leg. You shall blame injury.
So if we were to predict,
I'll give it's Nadal.
Okay, the other quarter-final matches are still on, and Djokovic will probably be in one of the other semi-finals.
Djokovic is to play against him, but the match right now they cancelled because of rains. So I think they will fix it.
But probably he will make the semi-final.
Of course, we expect Djokovic to beat TM.
Then probably be in the final.
And then meet Nadal.
All right. So before we round off, we'll talk about the big upset of the week. The Andy Ruiz win over
Anthony Joshua.
You know, it was against the odds. Nobody saw it coming.
That will be Anthony Joshua's first loss in his 23 or 28 fights. 23 or 28 fights. Yes, so far that'll be his first major loss. But my second mind is telling me that this fight is staged. Why?
Okay.
The loser got £5 million. Why the winner?
The winner got £5 million.
So the winner got £5 million. Why the loser, who's at £20 million?
15.
So he got 20.
Okay.
Atoja got 20, and the Rules got 5. Is the winner not supposed to get more money than the loser?
Is the odd.
See, that's why it can be staged. So at least that's why it can be staged. But looking at it, and the lost the match. He was beaten hands down. He fell down 4 times.
Can that be staged as well?
It can be staged as well too. So anyway, he has said he's going to come back again by December.
Yes, in the contract.
But
some analysts are saying that actually Anthony Joshua may have just kept the belt for safekeep.
If
he was coming, the contract, there is a clause in the contract where you can come for a rematch by November, which he has activated.
But the more you stay without fighting, the more your points reduce. And he's supposed to fight wider, but then they're not fighting. But all in all,
still fight wider.
He will. All in all,
wider has a belt that he wants to win.
So, but anyway, let's give by November. It's about he will fight and he lose and collect back his titles.
Okay, thank you very much for staying with us this evening throughout the program. I hope you enjoy yourself. We'll be back next Wednesday with a lot of sports news, sports discussion for you. Thank you for being on the show.
My pleasure.
Bye and have a wonderful day.